Hello everyone and welcome back to Open Air 24/7. Thank you for coming back and viewing my content. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Hit that bell for future videos and make sure you share all my content. That way your friends and family can reap the benefit of that. So anyways, today I'm going to be doing a DIY project on my bathroom and my master. So what ended up happening was we have hard water out here where I live, and the inner cartridge decided let me just get this right here for you. The inner cartridge, which is this part right here, and I'll have the part number linked down in the description and where you can get this piece. This stem, because we have hard water, it decided to start locking up, making it really hard to turn. So in turn, what happened was you would try to turn the handle, which is right here. You would try to turn it, which is connected. There's a handle adapter, which is this black piece right here that's broken. Obviously, I'll show you the new one. But you try to turn the handle and all it does is it strips the plastic, because this is just a plastic piece on a brass fitting. It just strips it. There's a screw here that you're supposed to be able to take off the handle adapter, but I ended up stripping that. That's beside the point. But anyways, so this was really hard to turn. Obviously I could turn it now because I kind of broke it, but the whole problem started when the hard water caused this brass adapter to not be able to turn, so you couldn't turn the water off. And at one point you could turn the whole handle around and around and around and the water still wouldn't go off. So I kind of got angry and smashed it a little bit, you know, try to get this piece off because the water wouldn't stop. And I had my son in the bathtub giving him a bath and the water was super cold, so I was just trying to get it off so it stopped getting on him. But anyway, so this one part ended up causing all the problem, and I'm going to show you in detail what kind of problem it caused. But as you can see in the background over here, it caused kind of a minor problem, you know. But I'm going to show you how to fix that. So that's why y'all are here, because you have questions on how to replace the inner cartridge to your bathroom or your shower, or not your bathroom, but your bathtub or your shower, or, you know, anything like that. So I'm going to show you how to do it, where you can get the parts, the part numbers, which for the most part it looks pretty universal. There's, you know, it's universal, but there's a lot of different parts out there. But I guess if you have a standard bathroom, bathtub, faucet and handle, then you should be good. But anyways, if it's not the same part, it's similar to the part that you're going to need. So just follow along. If you have any questions, make sure you write down in the comment section. Feel free to email me. I'll put my email down in the description. That way you can email me if you have any questions. If you don't feel comfortable writing down in the comment section. I'm now going to show you what tools you're going to need and what items you're going to need to make this easy peasy. Okay? So anyways, enjoy. Okay, so the parts that you're going to need in order to do this procedure is you're going to need the inner cartridge, which is a Moen part number 1222. Looks like that. I'll show you the new one later on. You're also going to need a handle adapter with the hex or Allen wrench, whatever you want to call it, in order to put the said screw into the handle. This is going to be a Moen part number 116653. You're also going to need a key stop, which is this piece right there. That's a key stop. And you're going to need an adjustable temperature limit stop. I'll tell you about what they do. So what you already should have is the stop tube, because it's salvageable. That what you're hearing is the two faceplate screws for the Moen faceplate. I'll put them there. You're also going to need the handle, which is salvageable from the old one. So those are all the parts you're going to need in order to replace replace what I broke. You don't have to really have that to replace the inner cartridge, but for me to do the job I have to do, God, everything just falls. This push it all in there. There we go. Ain't nothing gonna fall now. So in order to do the job I needed all that. So the tools that you're gonna need are a Phillips screwdriver, which is in there. You're gonna need a hex or Allen wrench, which is in that bag over there. You're gonna need needle nose pliers, which I don't have because I already switched out my cartridge. But you're gonna need the needle nose pliers to take out the cartridge retainer clip, which is right there. Silver clip. You also can use safety glasses if you want to use them. I didn't use them. I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal. But that's what you need as far as that. So in addition to that, what I need for this job is a new tile to replace that one right there. I have to get some of this tile adhesive, which sticks the tile to the wall, and I needed some grout, which for some reason I would recommend y'all go to Home Depot, because they have cans that are about this size, or tubs that are this size, of grout that costs way less than this bag of grout that isn't even mixed yet. So I went into Lowe's and I got this one. I got the tile. So it's literally like a bag of the grout sand material that you have to mix with water. And I'm not sure if they want me to mix the whole bag, but I don't need the whole bag because I don't have that much to grout. But I know for a fact at Home Depot they sell a tub of already pre-made grout. All you got to do is apply it. It's already made, mixed, and all that stuff, and it's cheaper than this right here. Again, I'll link the prices to everything down in the description because I don't remember what I paid for that. So you need all that, and I went ahead and I got me an angle grinder off Amazon. Like I said, part number for this one is going to be Whiskey Sierra Golf 7115 Papa Tango. This one's rated for 12,500 RPMs, and I went ahead and got the Squadro blade, and it's rated for, I believe, 18,000 RPM. So you always want to have a blade that is rated higher than the RPMs of your angle grinder. So I got that, and I believe that's it. So of course for that job you're going to want to have some type of measuring device. I can't find my measuring tape, and I don't feel like walking out there to get it. And then I got a Sharpie, because the tiles that I got from Home Depot are 12 by 12, and these are 11 by 11, or 11 and a half by 11 and a half. So I'm gonna have to do some cutting. So that's the tools and the parts that you need to do this DIY project. And so the next thing you're gonna see is me doing it. So enjoy. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing now is getting the measurements on this. So okay, so what I'm going to be doing is getting the measurements. So I bought 2 tiles, one to really practice when I start cutting, because I've never cut tile before, and another to kind of be able to ride on this one without caring. So I'm just really going to match it up against the tile that's already here. But yeah, I'm gonna do the cutout sides because I don't want to breathe in tile particles when I cut it. So I'll go cut it outside, bring it back in, and see what we got. All right. Alright, so I'm going to show you the steps for this, so bear with me. So I'm just going to kind of demonstrate how you take this out. So just imagine this is in there. So first you'd grab your needle nose pliers and you take out the silver pin. That would allow this to come out. Alright, let me go a step back just so some of y'all don't make a mess. First off, you're going to want to cut off your water main. Then, if you can still turn your handle to get the water to come on, you want to turn the water on with the water main off so it leaks all the liquid in the lines out. So that way when you do take this out, it doesn't leak. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, you're not going to have a leaky mess. So you're going to pull the pin and you might need some just some pliers to pull this sucker out. And then when you pull it out, it's going to look just like this, basically. And then so in the kit that you get from Lowe's, for me it's Moen 1222. It comes with this piece, which I'm not sure what it's for, but I'm going to figure out here shortly. I don't know if it has to go there because the other one didn't have it. So it's going to come with some lubricant, because when you put it in there, let me grab the black piece so I can see it. Anyways, there's two black pieces because I can't find it somewhere in the garbage probably. There's two black like rubber pieces, one right here and one right here, and also this black O-ring right here. So you're gonna want to lubricate the plastic sides, the rubber sides. They're not plastic, they're rubber. Lubricate the rubber sides and lubricate the O-ring. That way it slides into this brass fitting here smoothly. You're going to want to make sure that you have the HC, the hot code, indentions on the top part. So right there where it says HC, you want to make sure that's on top. You don't want to have it down at the bottom. You want to make sure it's up at the top. And then you slide it in there, and then you reinstall the silver pin to keep the internal valve from popping out. So that's how you take the internal valve out. So what we're going to do now is see, where's it at? Where is it at? Here it is. Okay. We're going to grab the key stop and the adjust temperature limit stop. Which, if you want it to just zero out, you want to put the top portion matching this top portion. And each one of these notches that you offset it allows the hot water to get even hotter. So think of it as a scalding proof system. The more you allow the notches to come over, the more hot water you can put into your pipes. If you zero it out, the water will only get so hot. So I'm going to put it zeroed out and see what it's like, and then if I don't like it, then I'll adjust it from there. But right now I'm just going to have it zeroed out. So yeah, I guess that's a placeholder. That makes sense. So this is just a placeholder that comes in the kit with the Moen. You put your stop limiter there in there like that right there, zeroed out. It's not quite zeroed out. There we go. That's zeroed out. I'm just trying to see, they have a piece on there. Oh, I guess that doesn't matter. So that's there. And then, I don't think that's going to say. Okay, I'll step. Then you want to grab your handle adapter, which is in the back. And the Phillips head screw that comes with it. You're going to want to install it. Install it like so. Grab your Phillips screwdriver. And I recommend not using a drill, because that's how I kind of got into the predicament. I mean, the internal valve was already sticking, but I didn't have to strip the dang screw with the drill. So I recommend just using a screwdriver so that you don't strip it. Or if you use a drill, keep it on a very low setting. That's what I would do if I were you. Just saying. Alright, so you want to snug it up. got it snugged up. Ooh, that's kind of scary there for a minute. All right. I'm just testing her out and see. Oh, it works so freaking smooth, y'all. I'm telling you, that old internal cartridge valve was sticking so bad. All right, I'm looking for my handle. There it is. All right. So then you grab your handle. Ooh, move the camera. And grab your handle. Should install like upside down. Make sure you have your hex handy. And like I said, I'm just testing to make sure everything is good before I put that tile up, because I don't want to have to rip the tile off, which I shouldn't have to do anyways, but you never know. You never know. Alright, snug that handle on there. There we go. And now, just gonna see how hot the water gets. Ooh, that water is plenty hot. That water is plenty hot. Straight up and down is like medium. But you also want to make sure you have good cold water too, you know. Alright, everything works out good. So as I was saying, you want to make sure you got good cold water too. There was a time where I was at a truck stop, and I was at a Planet Fitness, and I went to take a cold shower after I got done working out, and I went in and the water wouldn't get cold enough. I know you can't see my face as I'm telling you a story, but the water wouldn't get cold enough for me, so it was pretty bad because I didn't have anything to cool me down, so I was pretty much sweating right after I got out the shower. But anyway, so that looks pretty good, so I'm gonna go ahead and get all this area cleaned up so I can apply the tile seal on the wall after I get this off. So that'll be the next thing that you see, is me installing or applying the wall adhesive. Where the heck is this thing at? Come on, baby. There we go. There we go. You could also cut off the water main so you can turn the handle on and get this out, but that's just too much work. I'm not going to go out there and turn off the water main when I can just let the water sort of run. Alright, make sure I don't lose that. Set screw. Okay. So that's good, that's good. So what I'm going to be cleaning up is, I'll show you. I'll be cleaning up this so that way I can make sure I got the wall adhesive sticking pretty good. So I'll clean this up too, get that grout off and dust all that off. Alright, so stay tuned. Okay, so we got the wall sealant on, and I shimmied this little it's actually a angle grinder blade tightener tool, and I shimmied it underneath because it actually ended up being just the right thickness to give me the spacing to make sure that the top is aligned properly. And I don't know if y'all caught that, but I used one of the said screws that was with the old handle, and I put behind the tile in order to push out the tile at the bottom, because the bottom wanted to sink in some. So I put that behind here, mixed up in the wall sealant to push it out. And so now what I'm about to do is put the stop tube on. I might have to take this back off, but I'm going to put the stop tube on and then put the wall plate, which should hold this tight to the wall so that way it seals even better, and I can go ahead and get all that put in. And then the last thing left to do is to put the grout in around. I'll probably do that tomorrow. But anyway, so what do y'all think about my match? This is, like I said, the only tile that was close to what I had already. I mean, is it noticeable? Seems like it's more noticeable on camera than in person, to be honest with you. But I mean, it's okay. It looks pretty good to me. But all right, stand by, y'all. Okay, now y'all, so I have the faceplate back on. I put all the gadgets back in there, put the handle back on, and we are good to go. Top's on hot, water's hot. That's code, and that's off. And I'm telling you, this thing is, look at this. That's my pinky. Look at that. Before I had to take my whole hand and then it stripped it. So we're good there. We're gonna let the wall sealant dry and then come back and clean up the area, remove the tool. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck in there. It shouldn't. And then we should be able to go ahead and grout it tomorrow. But I mean, the project's turning out pretty good. I'm pretty happy. I probably saved at least maybe $400, I'm guessing, to get a plumber to come out here and to charge me for that part that I put on the inside, along with the other like 4 different parts I had to buy that I had to replace, and then just to come out here, and then probably would have had to pay somebody to retile it and all that stuff. So I'm pretty happy with my DIY job. So I'll come back tomorrow and finish out the video, and hope y'all enjoyed. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's another day. Today we're going to be preparing the grout and applying the grout to the tile and getting it dry and everything, and then showing you the finished product. So what I got was a bag of this, you have to mix stuff. It's ivory. Got it from Lowe's. It's a 10-pound bag, and it asks for 1 to 1.1 quarts of water. So I don't need the whole bag, obviously, for the job I'm doing. So I went ahead and divided that 10 pounds by 4, got 2.5 pounds, which is 40 ounces. So I got about 40 ounces of mix, and I divided 1 quart into milliliters and ended up getting 236 milliliters of water. So for this job, you're going to need a bowl, obviously the mix, the water, and a blender, which I am using this KitchenAid blender, which we never use, so it's going to come in handy. So here we go. there you have it. That's a finished product. It looks pretty good. The consistency looks pretty good. Yeah, looks pretty dang good. So we're gonna go ahead and apply it, and I'll show you that. Yeah, that bottom part is actually like tan silicone, so it is a type of rubbery material. I was getting scared for a minute because I thought it was grout, but feeling along the edges of the rest of the tub, it's definitely some type of rubbery, dark colored silicone. So we'll run to the store and find that, and that'll be the next day, and then the job will be finished, and you would never know what happened here. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, like I said, make sure you write down in the comment section. If you don't feel comfortable, send me an email. That'll be linked in my description. If you like the video, make sure you like, and make sure you share the video for your friends that need this DIY project tutorial. And also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe so that way you get to see all my cool content that I put up here, because we talk about any and everything, hence the channel name, Open Air 24/7. So without further ado, I'll let y'all go. Enjoy the rest of your day, year, and life, and many blessings shall come to you for watching my video. Alright, take care.